Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another Drytron deck profile. Now on my community page I asked you what kind of video do you want to see, which I do most of the time, and I asked about a updated Drytron deck profile. And most of you guys voted for it, a couple didn't, so very sorry for those guys, but to everyone that wanted an updated list ready for the new format, here it is. I will explain ratios, I'll explain card choices, and yeah, so before we go into the deck profile, I do have to say Drytron is in the best spot right now. In theory, it is the best deck of the format. Just the best event board, the best value out of your cards, the best results. But in practice, there are a lot of hand traps right now, and you can only do you cannot play through all of them. So Drytrons are a really difficult spot since everyone is hopping onto the DD Crow, and I have just a cycle reader, the draw lock word that still exists. There's just so much this format that has been going on. It's really difficult for this deck to defend itself against. So in this list, I try to go for the most consistent way, the best cards to let you play through stuff as well. And I focus my offensive cards to be defensive as well, and you'll see what I mean in a bit. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into the deck profile. Alright, so starting off with, of course, the main deck. I play one Benton, one Dazen, one Otspatis, one Meteonis. So what I found happening a lot was being trolled. And a lot of the times I did have access to the ritual spell or to the Meteonis Drytron or any other way it could happen. And what happens a lot is I send the missing card to the graveyard with the Fafnir, and then still ritual summon the boy back, so we still have a line of defense, and maybe even a negate if your hand is like up for it. I figured that this card was kind of needed this format. It's really good. Sending face-up cards is also quite insane, honestly. It's a nice response to the striker decks, also because it cannot be targeted. And overall, I figured it's a pretty good format now to play the Meteonis again, the Meteonis Draconits. Then, of course, triple alpha, triple zeta. Now, you aren't ready for this, but you are playing triple gamma. So this is a deck thought of by Software Waijo, and the reason behind this is even though you get ashed, even though you get stopped somewhere, you can always have like a play. And Gamma is just insane. It's the one of the few Drytrons that gets two bodies on the field, of course. But having Gamma makes you allowed to summon Fafnir, which is insane, and allows the Liver Discs, which is insane. And overall, it's just the most bodies. And yeah, playing it at 1 kind of did it on Justice, playing it at 2 was okay, and now we are playing it at 3 since we are using that spot. So yeah, having the gamma in hand really surprises people most of the time, because they expect you to play to it, not with it. So yeah, playing triple gamma is kind of cool. The only downside is he cannot summon himself, but that's something you have to work with. And we play double delta. It's the only Drytron we play 2 times. We are still on triple Diviner, triple Herald, double Ava. This is probably never going to change unless we actually get a build that orientates without these cards. But I cannot see that happening in the near future. Then I play triple Emergency, double Nova. Where's the third one? There's the third one. Triple Nova, of course. Then I play Droplets. Now that might be kind of weird in this slow format. But Droplets is a solid line of defense versus Tri-Brigade, making you like able to negate your Shurake mid-chain, which is just really wild. And this is honestly just the best line of defense against the mirror match, because this is probably one of the only cards that can win you that. And most important, it's a card that you can set, making it a defensive as well. And like even if you have like your board, your Herald set up, you get Dark Ruler no more at game 1, you have this set there, and you have like Evas, there's still a big chance that you're gonna win that game easily. Then to combat hand traps, we played Talents. We played a called by just everyone plays hand traps right now, so Talents is a very good solid pick. It's just always live, literally. You will always get hand traps. And the last spell is the Meteonis. And the last 3 cards of the deck are triple Imperm. No, I don't play Effect Failure because I can normal summon it. That's actual super garbage. I play Imperm because I can set it. It's a nice defensive card. It works. It's solid. It's the best. Yeah, it's offensive, defensive, and you can use this in your own turn, which is super nice, unlike Vader. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. Optimized to play like kind of play through stuff. It's difficult still, but it's the best that this deck can do as of this moment. Ikaribo, IP, Cerberus back in the deck, like it's probably always has should been. Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, access code, Ventis, Herald, Low Disc, Downard. Zeus. We used to play Fuko because of Dragon Link. Now we just can't play the Liver Disc because Dragon Link doesn't exist anymore. The Liver Disc's easily accessible. Mubeta, and the Beatrice for the last card. Double Mubeta is insane. They never expect a second, especially if you can go like full wild combo. You can summon the Meteonis while you have the second Mubeta with a material still, which is just insane. And yeah. So for the side deck, I play triple alpha. It's Bankratops, then different. But this is actually the Bankratops that we can play. One Lanciata searches occasionally. Still playing a pointer. People say that this is win more, but like sniping a card out of their hand. Like if you get rolled, you snipe one card with tactics, and then just like snipe the other good card with a pointer, you just win next turn because you can just play further. Just insane. I think that this card is so wild. I think that this card is actually insane. Try it out if you haven't, honestly, it works. One reboot, one duster for the main back row removal. Then we play the twin twister for the chainable back row removal. And we play 3 additional Dark Luminomores to our Forbidden Droplets so that we do not lose the mirror or any other weird combo deck. This deck is solid. This deck works. It's a good deck. The end board is near unbeatable, but the format really isn't to its liking. It's just too much hand traps. And it's cool, but I just cannot see you play through that many hand traps in like a big event. If you want to play this for the YCS, you're very brave, but I just don't think you're gonna make this through. I'm gonna keep testing the deck on the side. I will probably not play this in tournaments for at least a little while, mainly because I just don't see the chances of it. Winning for locals is excellent. For every tournament up to 6 rounds, it's excellent. For everything after that, just you're gonna get out grinded, out resourced, out everything, just because everyone is just so ready for this deck nowadays. It is the best deck, everybody knows it, and it's really easy to counter the best deck, especially if it's a deck like this that just dies to very specific hand traps. So yeah, good luck with playing this deck. This is the version that I am currently testing right now. We evolve the list every day. There are still a couple of things we might want to add. We want a main Cosmic Cyclones. That's a very solid card this format. Suffer is still playing Pot of Prosperity as well, which is also a solid card. I focus a little bit more on the defensive side to not insta-lose to like 2 hand traps or something. And yeah, good luck with the deck. Let me know what you think of it down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.